pregame show.
This is 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson here, joined by the great Shaquille O'Neal and the equally great Kenny the Jet Smith. And tonight, it'll be the 76ers going up against Milwaukee. Well, for the Bucks, they split the season series against these guys last season, 2 games apiece. Should be a good one tonight. And now around the halfway point, the novelty of the new season has died down, and we're still a long way from the playoffs. Shaq, how do the players maintain focus through this stretch? How do you maintain focus?
Well,
Have you maintained focus?
Easy. You're a pro, Ernie. Do your job. That's your job.
There you go.
You know, and not only that, you got to be a real competitor. You got to want to compete.
Yeah, good coaching, and the veterans can help you through this. Because the veterans have been here before, they can kind of lead you and guide you.
Do you feel focused right now?
Not at all.
No. Do you feel focused right now?
Never.
Well, that makes 3 of us. Here's Kevin Harlan. He's always focused.
Everyone to another exciting edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Joined in the booth with Greg Anthony and Brett Berry, this is Kevin Harlan. Our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. For the Milwaukee Bucks, they come in off a good outing against Miami. And that result, guys, was a real shot. It was just about as complete a dominant performance as we've seen them.
And I know the defense wasn't great, but yet still their ability to stay composed was impressive.
It led to a big scoring effort, taking advantage of every weakness. So any possession the defense wasn't aggressive on, they were on the offensive end.
And nothing tips off a broadcast like getting the lowdown from the sidelines. And we've got David Aldridge there for that. David, good evening.
Antetokounmpo came to the NBA as an unheralded 19-year-old from Greece. He's been a quick study at the NBA level. One reason? He actually takes notes. He said, we all make mistakes and your mind can't remember them all. I write what I did wrong and what worked. I'm going to keep it going. Someday, I'll have a collection. That dedication, Kevin, the sky is the limit for the Greek freak.
Boy, that's fascinating stuff, D.A. Thank you so much. What better way to learn from your mistakes? Now about halfway through the season, Branson team's looking great, but we still have a long way to go. We're talking about an 82-game schedule that is meant to put teams and players really to a full test.
Yeah, it's really something. I oftentimes find myself, Kevin, looking back after 14 years of playing at a team's schedule for an upcoming season, and I scratch my head and I go, wow. I used to do that? I mean, that's not easy to do.
It's very difficult. I agree.
All right, ready to go? Ready to go?
And so here we go, the 76ers to start it. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Giannis and Parker, the explosive forward pair. Batuma's out there with Brogdon, and it's Monroe in at the 5 down low.
Can't shake him, and he is very used to getting hit. Even with contact, he can finish strong.
Antetokounmpo passes to Monroe. Fouled in the act of shooting, a three-point play chance coming up.
Yeah, he earned that one. I mean, taking the hit and still able to get that one to go down.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. charge with it. He's picked up by Parker. Redick for three. Hits the three-point bomb. Redick's got himself on the board with three there.
Unable to close out defensively, even against the smaller shooter.
Yeah, it's tough sometimes to get a hand up on the three-point shot, but in this case, that didn't even affect it.
Now, here's Batum. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Miami. We played just over a minute here in the first. And Simmons gets the charge. Back to Simmons. Pulls up on the wing. Hits the front of the rim and out. There's Parker with the three. Milwaukee, no good that time either. 76ers have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Simmons dishes to Embiid. Trying his luck deep. Another three for Philadelphia. For Milwaukee, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Out in the pass to Monroe. The dish to Batum. The baseline J. And Antetokounmpo with the basket on the assist by Batum. Antetokounmpo's got his first basket of the night. And Simmons gets the charge. Pass to Covington. From deep. And he's good on the three ball.
If my counting is right, they've made 4 of their first 5. That's good.
Out to the right wing. Parker dishes to Monroe. Back to Parker. Some solid defense from Saric.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
Unloads. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Simmons got his second bucket of the game to go.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Screen by Parker. Round in pitch to Antetokounmpo. Monroe with a screen on Covington. Here's Antetokounmpo. A picture-perfect screen play, and the jumper's good. Antetokounmpo's got his second bucket of the night. Outside, Simmons. Dishes to Covington. Right with the screen on Antetokounmpo. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. Philadelphia shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. At the bottom of the team.
Gentlemen, 2 shots. Hoop shot.
And that one misses.
Get the feeling that Milwaukee hit the jackpot with Giannis Antetokounmpo. Rare to get a superstar as elite as that in the draft, but they found him. He's the biggest superstar that this team has had probably since Michael Redd or Ray Allen.
He hits the second from the line. And Brent for the Bucks. The team knows they need to build around Giannis Antetokounmpo, as he is a once-in-a-lifetime talent.
Well, the front office does have an idea of just how good Giannis is right now, but what he can be, and it will be interesting how they decide to construct the roster. A lot of these guys are versatile and very, very long, and so that's problematic for the teams that are going to play against them. Development has to come from within. This team can make a long playoff run if it does.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game.
And sometimes you just want a reminder of what our objectives are tonight.
Yeah, get everyone on the same page and point it in the right direction.
we have a moment, let's take a peek at the teams that are leading the league in blocks.
And sometimes a team will get one guy who can block. Other times a guy finds ways to get others involved in blocking. It can be contagious. If he can do it, why not me? Then all of a sudden you look up and you're leading the league in block.
Now, here's Brogdon. A 14-point game for him in the win against Miami. There's the triple. And Nicholas Batum, the bucket on the assist by Parker.
That's a good read by Jabari, a solid passer. He knew he could reward a teammate that time.
Embiid sets the pick for Simmons. There's a screen. Back to Covington. Screen by Saric. Lock at 6. There's Embiid, and the 76ers tack on 2 more.
And offensively, they've done a great job here of staying in rhythm.
Well, they've been the better shooting team throughout the first half because of their patience and because of their shot selection.
Oh, a good open look, and he sprays it home from 3.
Covington in the corner. Passes it to Saric. Outside, Simmons. Embiid against Monroe. And again, it's Joel Embiid. Embiid's got 9.
I mean, the stroke looks good. He's moving well out there. What a sensational start to this game. Perfect from the field.
Antetokounmpo kicks to Monroe. They set the pick. Now the feed to Batum. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
Well, at least get a hand up. It's not too much to ask from a coaching staff. Just not intimidating defense at all on that possession.
Now here's Simmons. We saw him with 19 points his last outing. Screen by Saric. Parker against Embiid. A shot, no good. Good D by Parker. It's Brogdon on the wing. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Here's Monroe. Second chance shot. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. The 76ers leading by 5. To the middle. Redick passes to Simmons. No good on the triple. Milwaukee has gone 3 of 5 from 3-point land so far in the ballgame. Over in the corner, Antetokounmpo. Monroe with the screen on Covington. Poked loose. Covington with the steal. Here's Simmons. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
And when Simmons is taking it strong to the cup, he's looking for a foul. Love this guy's aggression.
The 76ers have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
2 shots.
The first free throw is good. And over the past decade, we've seen the creation of several super teams. How hard is it to manage the various egos and make sure the touches are the same, or at least they understand why the touches are being doled out the way they are?
I think the teams that have great management and great coaches that are in touch with these guys, Kevin, understand what type of player are you getting, doing your homework and understanding, are these guys in a situation in their careers where they're still needing to prove something, or are they ready to get down to the business of winning? If it's about winning, that ego goes out the door.
Now here's Parker. His numbers are looking pretty good. He's got his scoring average up around 18.5 points a game. The 76ers leading by 7. That's to Embiid. Here's Pettis one. Another miss by Philadelphia.
Right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Parker.
He had some numbers for Simmons. Some nice work from him over the last 10 games. 7th in field goal percentage, and his playmaking ability, unquestioned. One of the top 15 assist men in our league.
And back to his phenomenal efficiency from 3, top 10 in the league. His consistent shooting creates so many openings in the defense.
The Indians start from 3-point range. Their shooters are on fire.
Timeout called the Bucks.
Always take time to think about Jason Kidd and his career, having played against him in high school in the Bay Area in Oakland as he was a star of St. Joseph's. There was no question that back then he had the acumen and the intellect to be a coach. Was always that on the floor during his career and doing it now in Milwaukee.
As you said, Brent, Kidd, one of the great minds in the game, was a coach on the floor long before he was a coach on the sideline.
I think it's interesting for Jason Kidd and where he is now because all these young players need experience to get smarter, and Jason is so smart. So I think he's waiting for a time where all of that intellect can catch up, and then everybody can be on the same page.
With some changes, the machine comes in for Embiid, and Jared Bayless subbed in for Ben Simmons. And then for Milwaukee, Henson's checked in for Monroe. Maker comes in for Parker, and Tony Snell subbed in for Nicholas Batum. And that one's good, Brogdon.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks chill.
Stolen by Brogdon. Here's Antetokounmpo.
Well, an aggressive Antetokounmpo is a good thing for this team. Taking it in with force to the rack and getting the foul. Another remarkable thing to me about Giannis is the way that he's improved so quickly and solidified the fundamental part of the game. Giannis didn't grow up playing basketball. We've heard that story before, but jumping from the Greek second division to the NBA, what a gigantic difference of competition, and he's risen to the level.
Good on that one.
There are a lot of guys that have versatility in our league, but I think Antetokounmpo is probably the most unique.
Second free throw, no good. The 76ers leading by 7. There's the bodyguard. He's coming off a 13-point lead against Boston.
Loved his passing tonight as well. He was just cutting the defense to pieces out there.
And with Giannis' background is really something incredible. Very modest beginnings. But Brett, he's put in a lot of work to make sure he's a basketball success.
There are some players, Kevin, who just understand what it takes to be in the NBA, and Giannis is one of them. But what he's done, Kevin, is he's realized his potential. He sees what's out there. He wants to maximize it all. And every year he's taking a leap, and those leaps seem to be balanced.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clear.
For Philadelphia, they have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point. And the first one at the line is good. Brent, 15th overall is where you were drafted, right in the middle of the first round. A very nice place to be. Talk about the nerves waiting for your name to be finally called by the commissioner on that podium.
Well, Kevin, I wasn't nervous, and I'll tell you why. Actually, I was nervous, and it was more about the captain landing the plane. You and I have shared this story, and I'll share it with you again. During that draft, I was actually on an airplane and did not see one moment of the NBA draft in 1996. So my biggest nerves were that the pilot was going to bring the plane down safely, and then I watched the draft on VCR about 2 hours later.
No kidding.
That's the truth.
Wow.
So the best part about that, Kevin, I'll tell you this, is the fast forward button.
Yeah.
That wasn't the first pick. We could fast forward that, or the second, or the third, and we got to that 15th pick, and what an honor to have my name called in the first round of the NBA draft.
An honor indeed. There's the pass to the body. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's on Thon Maker. Philadelphia shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
Taking 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
Yeah, a lot of whistles here early, as well as foul trouble starting to be an issue.
And Batum kicks to Antetokounmpo. Here's Snell. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him.
And just enough wiggle room to get off his shot.
Tremendous focus with the bigger guy all over him. It speaks to the toughness he has down there.
Here's Pattis one. In the game against Boston, very impressive. Counted. His second make in 4 attempts.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
Bucks trail by 13. Now, here's Batum. He's got 6. Henson with the screen. Snell dishes to Henson. Outside, Antetokounmpo. 4 on the shot clock. It's not going to go for him. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. Their last game, a win against Boston, looking to carry it into this one.
And typically on the road, it's harder to get into a great rhythm offensively, but they did just that.
Felt like the louder the crowd got and the more hostile they were, the more together this team played. So worked out nicely.
Here's Henson after the Sixers pick up 2. And it's the machine with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. T.J. McConnell, he's checked in for the 76ers.
T.J. McConnell.
Here's the screen. Antetokounmpo kicks to Snell. Takes a big height bounce and goes in. Snell's got his second basket of the game. Philadelphia leading by 13. Passes it to prime time. The 17-footer. And he hits the jump shot. Prime time's got 6.
And already with the commanding lead, a terrific offensive performance.
And if you check out the strategy, you can see already the plays that they're calling. Feels like they found a weakness or 2 in the defense.
Yeah, terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the contact.
The amount of production that Giannis gives you in all aspects of the game is probably the most head-scratching, astounding part of his play. Points, rebounds, assists, block shots, run the floor. What else do you need, Kevin?
And the Bucks making a change here. Zeletovich is checked in. Thinking about the all-around impact of Giannis Antetokounmpo, last season he would finish in the top 20 for points, top 20 in rebounds, steals, and blocks. Brett came very close in assists as well.
I can't believe that. It would be the first time, Kevin, that any player would have done that if he had those assist numbers. I expect those numbers all to keep climbing, and it becoming easier and easier. The next thing is about making the players around him better. What a talent.
Now, here's Maker. His last outing, he had 8 points. Takes the 3, buries it from 3-point range. Maker's got it back down to single digits for Milwaukee.
And already you're seeing great execution from both teams.
Yeah, lots of points early, and the game plans on both sides, at least offensively, working to perfection.
Here's prime time. 6 points for him. Plenty of daylight on that shot. And that's now 7 points for the bodyguard.
And the defense is in disbelief here. Triple after triple.
Kicks it to Snell. Batum for 3. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
A little tit-for-tat action going on the back-to-back trades.
Yeah, a little gamesmanship from range could force both defenses to maybe extend out a little further.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Milojevic in the corner, down to 5 on the shot clock. Antetokounmpo passes to Snell. Great D on that shot, and it's off the mark. A big-time effort for Joel Embiid, providing a lot of energy for Philadelphia. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. Well, not exactly a close game so far, but as the second quarter starts here, plenty of time for a comeback. And guys, what's your take on the 76ers so far?
The chemistry through the roof, and it's allowed them to build this huge lead after one.
All parts are working together, even the guys who have not put the points on the board making their subtle contributions.
Bucks trail by 11. We've got Banis one. The machine is out there with Holmes. It's T.J. McConnell, and it's the bodyguard, and at the 3 slot. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Now, here's Antetokounmpo. He had 22 points in the win against Miami.
A lot of those plays came off tremendous hustle. He was committed to ripping down as many rebounds as he possibly could in this one.
Here's McConnell. Now it's Antetokounmpo making his last shot. That's the Banis one. Batum with the steal. And Milwaukee kicks to Snell. It's deflected, and he gets it back. Milwaukee misses.
I'm a little surprised he missed that one so badly. The defense was nowhere to be found.
And there's the pass to the body. Here's Banis one, defended by Batum. Banis one passes to the machine. Shot clock at 5. A rebound by the Bucks. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of Philadelphia this year.
And although they were the better team last year by overall record, this was a competitive matchup for them.
Now, here's Batum. He's got 9. Hits it from 3-point range. Snell's got 7.
And when the D is this non-existent, it's pretty easy for shooters. Fishing with dynamite.
They set the pick. Holmes kicks to McConnell. Holmes has a screen. Off the screen. And that's good for 2. And it's 9 points for the bodyguard.
Effective screen set there for the jump shot. That was the key to the play.
And Batum kicks to Antetokounmpo. And it's McConnell with the rebound. The 76ers leading by 8. Here's the bodyguard. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Yeah, the onslaught continues. He's been unstoppable now for a couple of nights.
Well, a tip of the cap to the coaching staff here. They're recognizing how well he's playing, so the game plan has been built around it. Mindset right now is pretty strong. Superb at staying aggressive, but right now stringing some plays together.
Pass to McConnell. Here's Banis one. Good. And McConnell gets the assist. 10 points for Banis one.
And he can smell blood in the water. Excellent finish.
Yeah, when your opponent's down and frustrated, this is when you can turn it up.
Timeout called the Bucks. We've seen the shift in offensive strategy, Brent. More threes, more spacing, better flow, opening up driving lanes and opportunities to make at least one quick move to the basket. What have defenses been doing on the other side, trying to counteract those trends?
I think the biggest trend that you see, Kevin, is the switching defenses. So many rosters now constructed of guys who have the ability to get off of a screen and to pick up a perimeter player. And that's not for 24 seconds, but 5 or 6 seconds being able to contain dribble penetration and challenge deep threes. So the switching aspect of NBA defense, that is a trend.
here for the 76ers. Johnson, he's checked in for the Machine. And J.J. Redick is subbed in for Baddest One. And then for Milwaukee, Monroe's checked in for Maker. Parker comes in for Tony Snell. And Brogdon subbed in for Antetokounmpo. Now, here's Batum. 9 points in the game so far. Monroe sets a screen for Batum. Pulls up on the elbow. Another shot. Shot is good, and the 76ers lead is cut down to just 10 points with the bucket from Monroe.
Monroe throwing his weight around down there on the inside. Important that he stays aggressive.
Here's Holmes. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. Craig Monroe with the rebound. Monroe's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. It's Parker outside, and a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in. And it's 6 points for Jabari Parker.
Well, Jabari was ready to fire that one. You could see feet set, he let it rip.
McConnell kicks to Redick. Back to McConnell. Pass to the body. From deep three-point range. Rebound, Milwaukee. Monroe's got his 4th rebound in this one. Over in the corner, Batum. Batum with another miss.
You love basketball. Couldn't miss in the first quarter. Now can't make it in the second quarter. Got to be eating at him just a bit.
McConnell kicks to Holmes. Here's the bodyguard, covered by Parker. Here's the bodyguard. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. The bodyguard's got 7 points for the quarter. Holmes with the steal. Here's the bodyguard. That shot missing. Good work defensively by Monroe. Bucks trail by 9. Here's Parker, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Parker's got 8.
Pretty calm in the paint there from Jabari, taking his time and getting the shot that he wanted.
Pass to McConnell. Johnson against Monroe. Here's the bodyguard, and that one is stuffed right through.
And what a beautiful way to polish off that sequence. Just strong at attacking the rim.
That just puts a little more momentum on their side, don't you think?
Absolutely.
And that's where the defense failed. You can't let him throw that down. You've got to get over and foul him, send him to the free throw line.
Milwaukee with the ball. After the Sixers pick up 2. Some solid defense from Johnson.
And you got to give him credit there. Great effort to contest that shot.
But I love the fact that they put the security system on their house, protecting the paint there.
Now, here's Redick. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. That one's no good. That makes him 1 for 2. Bucks trail by 9. Brogdon the pass to Teletic. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession. And let's see the leading three-point teams in the NBA.
The threat of deep shooting makes everything easier offensively. They've been incredibly accurate from long range.
The 76ers leading by 9. The pass to McConnell. Here's the bodyguard. Kicks it out to Johnson. Monroe on the double team. Stolen by Monroe. Brogdon with it. He's been a reliable scorer for him as he's averaging up over 13 points a game. Teletic to screen. And that one's good, Brogdon.
I give a ton of credit to the screener there. That was a perfect pick to give his teammate the space to knock down the shot.
And Philadelphia decides to take their first timeout right here. for a different look here. Embiid, he's checked in for Rashawn Holmes. Robert Covington comes in for the body guard. Jared Bayless is checked in for J.J. Redick. And Simmons subbed in for T.J. McConnell. Henson's checked in for the Bucks. Now here's Simmons. He has 6. Bayless from long range. The basket here off the assist from Simmons. Bayless has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Brogdon kicks to Monroe. Feeds to Parker. Back to Monroe. Shoots over Embiid. Second shot opportunity. And another shot. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. That one on Embiid.
Whether as a starter or a defensive asset off the bench, Henson's willing to play whatever role the team needs him to.
And a look at John Henson, the Tar Heel product. Very measured in his play. Never does much to hurt you when he's out on the floor.
John Henson's out there for 2 reasons. Rebound the basketball and be a rim protector. He uses those incredibly long arms to bother shooters, and as long as the perimeter defense is shuffling guys towards John Henson's way, it can have a huge effect on the ball game for the minutes he's in.
And he makes the first. So 1 for 2 that time with the strike. Philadelphia leading by 9. In the corner, Simmons with it. Second shot, and Embiid kicks to Bayless. Off target with his 3. Milwaukee's gone 2 of 4 from 3-point range so far in the second quarter. And here is Brogdon, 5 points in the game. They get a hand on it, and it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession here. So it's the Bucks now. They trail by 9 points.
And those are 2 teammates right there working in rhythm. One setting the screen and the other using it to get that separation.
Now here's Simmons. 6 points for him. There's the pick. He dishes it to Bates. Back to Simmons. Stolen by Brogdon. And Robert Covington picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Outside, Batum. Pass to Brogdon. He feeds it to Parker. Screen by Monroe. 6 to shoot. Parker inside. Defended by Covington.
Yeah, the hustle from Simmons on D, it becomes infectious. He brings his all on every possession.
It's good. Bayless has got 5 points in the quarter. Bucks trail by 9. Brogdon kicks to Henson. There's the pick. The dish to Parker. Over in the corner, Batum. Off target from 3-point range.
And battling hard on the glass, they hold the advantage here so far.
And Simmons kicks to Johnson. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Here's Embiid. It's in. He's a very efficient 5 for 6 in the game.
And some guys just have a nose for scoring, and this one couldn't have been any easier.
Well, on the defensive end, this is a joke. The lack of awareness is exactly why this team is so far behind.
Shot is good in the 76ers lead. Is cut to just 9 points on the basket from Monroe.
Well, Greg Monroe has been above 50% from the field for his career, so highly efficient offensive player.
Timeout call, the 76ers. And And as great as Nicholas Batum is, the one issue he's dealt with, Greg, his entire career is staying consistent during games.
And with his skill set, it is hard for Batum to be completely absent. He can play, though, too passively at times when you know what he's capable of. And he's at his best when he is active and aggressive.
The Bucks also changing it up. Thon Maker comes in for Monroe, and Antetokounmpo subbed in for Nicholas Batum. Simmons on the wing. He's guarded by Brogdon. Good on the three-point shot. 9 points for prime time.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
Now, Antetokounmpo, 11 points in the game. In the corner, it's Brogdon. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Antetokounmpo's got his third assist on the night. Now here's Simmons. He kicks to Embiid. Shoots over Henson. Embiid, no good. Bucks trail by 9. Maker kicks to Brogdon. Dishes it to Antetokounmpo. Three-pointer. Maker misses. Philadelphia's gone 4 assists from long range in the second quarter. Solid shooting. Shoots a three. The offensive rebound. Prime time, the pass to Simmons. Second chance shot. Here's prime time. 1:43 left in the second quarter. Moves back up. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. And we'll examine here how the distribution has been between three-pointers and two-pointers tonight for the Bucks. And this is his second trip to the line in the game. First free throw is good. Sonny Snell's checked in for the Bucks. He's perfect from the line this time. Bucks trail by 11. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. Over Bayless. Bounces high off the rim and drops. And it's 13 points for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And you got to wonder, how high is the ceiling for Giannis in terms of the versatility out there on the floor? Tonight, he is putting on a scoring show.
Here's prime time. 9-point game his last outing. Embiid kicks to Covington. Here's the three. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2. 58 seconds left here in the second. Left side, Antetokounmpo. And there are the Bucks with another bucket.
And despite the hot start from beyond, they've gotten away from shooting the triple.
Passes it to prime time for the three. And Maker sends it back. Here's prime time. 11 points in the game. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle whistle blowing, and Milwaukee gets called for the foul. He's had 4 chances at the line, made them all.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
And he knocks down the first one.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
Some changes for Philadelphia. The Machines checked in for Embiid. Sharch comes in for Robert Covington. And Batiswan subbed in for Ben Simmons. So he gets them both. Bucks trail by 12. For a 3, Procton. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Antetokounmpo's got his 4th assist in this one. Screen by Sharch. Batiswan trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Brogdon against Sharch. Pulls up, high post, and that one's good, Brogdon. Brogdon's got 12 now in this quarter. Now here's Bayless. Pass to prime time. It's thrown by Antetokounmpo. No good there. And so that brings the first half to a close. 76ers lead by 7. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, Ernie Johnson joined by Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Welcome to the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports.
Been working out.
Taking a look at the 76ers. And big fella, let's get your thoughts on the home team.
Well, they were really in attack mode. The most telling says how many times they got to the free throw line. They weren't all afraid to get their hand and get those elbows dirty. You know, I'm a specialist when it comes to the elbows, Ernie.
And over to Kenny, your thoughts on the Bucks.
Well, they're facing a team that shot very well in the first half. Now, that being said, they probably weren't aggressive enough on the defensive end. That was the difference.
That's it for halftime, as the second half is just about to get underway.
The second half just about to get going here. Look at the bodyguard in this one. He's been everywhere.
Yeah, and through 2 quarters, he's been lights out. And you know he's going to look to add to those totals.
And defensively, hard to force him out of the rhythm at this point because he has a number of ways with which he can beat you.
Bucks trail by 7. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. Setting the floor for the Bucks. Parker is the 4 with Monroe in the middle. Malcolm Brogdon out there with Batum. And it's Antetokounmpo. And at the 3, the small forward.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
Off the pick. Here's Simmons. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Simmons got 8 points.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Antetokounmpo kicks to Batum. No good on the 3.
And it just hurts to miss shots like this. Mentally, you question yourself, and it can affect your confidence.
Covington with the bucket. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Antetokounmpo dishes to Monroe. The feed now to Parker. It's not going to go for it. And it's Philadelphia the other way. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. And following this game, they'll challenge the Grizzlies on the road at the FedEx Forum in Memphis. That will be a getaway game for them, a one.
That just happened. Oh, I would love to see Giannis in the dunk contest. Wouldn't that be sweet, Kevin?
And that was Under Armour bringing you that replay. Unleash chaos. And what a play it was. Again against Simmons. Kicks to Covington from downtown. Another three for Philadelphia.
And he's been hitting from out there. Defensively, you're going to have to change some things up.
The classic catch-22 guy right here. If you key in on him, you're going to open up other opportunities for his teammates to have good looks.
Oh, reversed at home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display. Milwaukee shooting their 7th free throw attempt here.
And their success rate on the season, right around 77%. What's up?
And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Outside, Simmons. The pass to Embiid. To the inside. Stolen by Brogdon. And here's the break. With the floater. The shot will not fall. Simmons with the defensive effort. Malcolm Brogdon, a second-round pick out of the University of Virginia. What a find, Greg, he has been. And you love that he can fill in at either guard spot.
And you get the feeling Brogdon was overlooked for being a 4-year player in college. Has the passing and vision of a point guard, scores well enough from inside and out to play off the ball as well.
Free throw drops for Covington. And both free throws good for Covington. Bucks trail by 9. Outside, Antetokounmpo feeds it to Parker. Back to Antetokounmpo. And again, the Bucks miss.
That's a wide open shot. Sadly, he came up short.
And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
And guys, really admire how Simmons finds the open man consistently. The vision, the unselfishness. That's what you want to see out of him.
Timeout called, the Bucks. You look at Robert Covington. What a contribution.
The defense has to take the ball out of his hands. He's just knocking down every three-pointer he takes right now.
assist men are among the first-year players. Ben Simmons third.
A number of gifted passers entering the NBA this season, and he's right up there among the very best. I like what I've seen from him as a distributor.
Whistle on the play. Bucket's good. He'll go to the line.
How about that? Parker taking the contact and still connecting on the tough field goal attempt. That's some strength.
And Greg, when Jabari Parker is healthy, he has shown that he can be a go-to scorer in this league.
Parker reminds me a bit of how Carmelo Anthony looked at the same age. His ability to just blow by defenders is going to always be something he can lean on. Just fantastic with how efficient he is at this age. One shot.
Free throw no good for Parker.
After the knee injury that Parker suffered as a rookie, you just really hoped all that explosiveness would come back. It did in a big way. Unfortunately, it had another tear of the ACL, which started the process over again. But given his track record, I think he'll be back to form.
And really credit their advantage on the backcourt. That's where the lead has been built, and that's why they are in control.
And B, no good. Bucks trail by 9. Parker kicks to Batum. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker. And 11 points for Batum. And with Parker, that ability to cover so much distance so quickly is what makes him a tough assignment as a defender. Brent, you know, you hope the explosiveness can return after his latest setback.
Yeah, no doubt about it. He worked very hard to get it back just last season. I expect him to do the same. He just kept getting stronger as the season went on. That combination of Parker and Giannis on the wing started making people look at the Bucks in a little bit different light. And when Jabari's at full strength, boy, can he be explosive.
He dishes it to Batum. Pass to Brogdon. Shot clock at 5. Here's Antetokounmpo, and B with the steal. Covington with it, and Batum picks him up defensively. Shoots. No good. In and out, off the rim. Bucks trail by 9. Goes up the baseline, and another basket for Milwaukee.
And it's easy to see that Antetokounmpo is a leader, unselfish and committed to making his guys better.
And Philadelphia calls time here.
And he's probably looking at some matchups on the floor he'd like to take advantage of.
I'm interested in what he's seeing and then what kind of play they run coming out of this timeout.
With some changes. Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for Embiid. The bodyguard comes in for Robert Covington. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Simmons. The Bucks also with the sub. Here's Teletovic is checked in for Nicholas Batum. Here's the bodyguard. Uses both hands to slam it down.
And what a beautiful way to polish off that sequence. Just strong at attacking the rim.
That just puts a little more momentum on their side, don't you think?
Absolutely.
And that's where the defense failed. You can't let him throw that down. You've got to get over and foul him, send him to the free throw line. But not a mismatch until you exploit it. That's exactly what he did there from the mid-range.
Outside, Redick. And J.J. Redick picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Parker passes to Antetokounmpo. It's tipped, and it's out of bounds to the Bucks as Milwaukee retains possession.
All right, a chance to check out the numbers for the bodyguard. His last 10 games have been exceptional, averaging about 18 points per, 3 assists, and 3 rebounds. And just look at those scoring totals. He's been doing what he does best, putting points on the board.
His instincts naturally are to score the basketball. That ability to find the creases in the defense is something you just don't teach, and it's awesome.
He tries off the glass, but it's no good. Bucks trail by 4. This offense has really been clicking.
And they know it, guys. They're playing right now with the kind of energy that is hard to deal with.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Ready for the rebound.
Those are the kind of shots you like him taking. Even though he missed it, the offense will take those.
Pass it to Holmes. And he's fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming up.
Yeah, outstanding job there of taking the harm and still able to finish.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Thon Maker's checked in for Monroe. And Tony Snell subbed in for Jabari Parker. On the free throw, no good. Bucks trail by 6. Brogdon with it. He's got 21. He feeds it to Antetokounmpo. Shoots over Redick. Maker kicks to Brogdon. 6 to shoot. Teletovic with a screen on Saric. Antetokounmpo. They get it back. Maker dishes to Antetokounmpo. And off the front, and in it goes. Antetokounmpo's got 9 points now in just the second half. Here's the bodyguard. 18 points for him. Fires for 3, and McConnell gets it to go. McConnell's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Milwaukee's gone into the 3-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. They set the pick to the wing right side. Shot is good for the 76ers lead. It's cut down now to just 5 on the basket from Snell.
The defensive mindset has to maybe get to the mid-range. They didn't do a good job pressuring the shooter on that possession.
And Philadelphia calls time here. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of the game, you have to stay hydrated.
Will go for a different look here. The Machines checked in for Rashawn Holmes. Primetime comes in for Saric. Baddest ones checked in for J.J. Redick. And Jared Bayless subbed in for T.J. McConnell. The Bucks also with the sub. Henson's checked in. Offensive rebound. The Machine off on the layup. Bucks trail by 5. Snell the pass to Maker. Back to Snell. Shoots the 3, and another 3 for Milwaukee.
Commending the unselfish play there. What vision on that pass.
Pass to Battister. Now the pass to the Machine. This is it to Battister. by Philadelphia.
And extending the D there, putting a lot of pressure on the shooter.
I think coaches right here are always talking about the extra pass. And the contested three is not your objective. One more, maybe.
Here's the machine. And the pass, the baddest one. There's the pick. It's up a three, and Henson sends it back.
Henson's an explosive leaper and really active on that play.
Scooped up for the tie. Antetokounmpo can't get it to go. Philadelphia's gotten the three-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the third quarter. They've made 3 of 6. It's stolen by Maker. Knocks it loose. Here's the machine, and he could not get there. 1 to go. On contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
2 shots.
The first one falls. Both good from the line that time.
And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on baddest one. That's foul number 2 for him. And here is Antetokounmpo. 24 points for him. Up top, Brogdon. Just 5 to shoot. From deep. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. The Machine's got 7 rebounds in the game. Last season, Malcolm Brogdon, one of the bigger surprises out of the rookie class.
Well, Malcolm Brogdon ends up becoming the Rookie of the Year as a second-round draft choice. Amazing to see how comfortable he played through stretches of the Milwaukee Bucks season last year. A good passer, never seemingly getting himself out of control, Kevin. That's some good heady stuff from a rookie.
And so far, going for more of an inside presence here in the second half, getting away from the three-point shot.
Defense has to feel fortunate. Somehow he missed that opportunity, and still, there's no reason for them to give up that kind of open shot.
Antetokounmpo pitch to Brogdon. Now Maker, and they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game. 18 feet out. But they recover it. And Henson pitch to Antetokounmpo. Now here's Brogdon. 21 points in the game. Henson, and a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Henson's got 5 points so far. The 76ers leading by 3. Past the prime time. Lets it go from deep. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
So far, he's a can't-miss player. A superb scorer who plays to his strength.
Antetokounmpo kicks to Henson. The dish to Snell. The feed to Maker from downtown. Hits the three-point bomb. Maker's got his second bucket.
Oh, a little punch, counter-punch action. Neither side clinching here.
Yeah, both sides trying to keep up with one another, but doing it from distance.
Sinks the three-pointer.
Defensively, they just look out of sync. Not closing out on the threes in time.
Antetokounmpo passes to Brogdon. Outside, right, Antetokounmpo, and it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession here. Seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Clock at 6. Maker with a screen for Antetokounmpo. Shoots over Bayless. Count it. And the Philadelphia lead has been cut down to 4 on the bucket from Antetokounmpo.
Well, the defense was all over Antetokounmpo there, but ultimately, this guy is a gifted scorer and somehow found a way to get that to go.
We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And now a sneak peek into the huddle with Coach Jason Kidd.
Defensively, keep talking. Keep helping each other. We get the rebound. We'll get it early, pick and roll.
And Jason Kidd telling them what it's going to take. All 5 guys communicating on the floor.
And calling for the early pick and rolls. You can get really clean looks that way before that defense is able to kind of lock in.
Thanks for joining us again as the fourth quarter of play is set to get rolling. It's been a close battle at this point. They've got the machine, Joel Embiid out there at prime time. Then there's baddest one, and it's Simmons in at the 1 spot. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. And it's Antetokounmpo penetrated. Can't hit from in close.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Here's baddest one. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
And you can just see his confidence is rising. Bucket after bucket to number.
Outside, Batum. Antetokounmpo kicks to Henson. Outside for Batum. 3-pointers off the mark.
And still looking for his first triple of the second half. He had 3 at halftime. And that monster lead continues to grow. They are just piling it on now.
Now that's the attack mindset with which they entered the game with, and I wouldn't expect them to let up now.
Henson dishes to Antetokounmpo. Looking to end the run, and he hits the jump shot. Antetokounmpo's got 28 points for the game.
And his teammates have to step up just a little bit more. He's been lights out. Needs a bit more support.
Passes it to prime time. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
To the middle, here's Maker, and a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. 8 points for Thon Maker.
Oh, I love that dish down low.
And Embiid the screen. Back to Simmons. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
What mastery from Simmons, fooling the entire defense in the paint there.
Ben Simmons. 2 shots.
That's good from Simmons.
And the athleticism that Simmons has is downright unreal. Just a remarkable talent who has the potential to be one of the all-time greats.
Robert Covington's checked in for the 76ers. The Bucks also changing it up. Monroe comes in for Henson. And Parker subbed in for Thon Maker. That one is no good. Bucks trail by 12. It's deflected.
And don't forget about the long reach that Simmons possesses. He uses it exceptionally well on defense to come away with blocks like that.
Covington with it. Now guarded by Antetokounmpo. Embiid against Monroe. The baseline J. And the shot goes in from Embiid. Here's Snell. Monroe right side. And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. And the shot goes in.
Reminds me of Carmelo Anthony, Jabari Parker, a quick second jumper and keeps it alive on the glass.
Pattis one, pass it to Covington. Here's Pattis one. No good on the triple. Bucks trail by 12. Got a piece of it. And Monroe kicks to Antetokounmpo. 3-pointers. Snell. That one doesn't drop. And it's Philadelphia the other way. Pattis one. The long distance squeeze first. Pattis one's got a couple of 3-pointers now in the fourth for the 76ers. Antetokounmpo with the ball. It's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Well, Antetokounmpo does such a great job of using all he has at his disposal, which is mostly his frame, in drawing contact.
At the line.
Shoot 2.
First one falls for. Sharks checked in for the 76ers. Redick comes in for baddest one. Both free throws good from Antetokounmpo. The 76ers leading by 13. Outside, Simmons. And fouled on the shot, so the bucket counts and a chance for one more here.
No answer for Simmons, a tenacious scorer who finishes with muscle through contact.
That's good from Simmons. Bucks trail by 16. Antetokounmpo kicks to Batum. They set the pick. Dishes to Parker. Monroe with a screen on Covington. On the wing, Batum. Off target from outside.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
And that one is good. Here's Antetokounmpo. Parker outside. Screen by Monroe. Parker with it. Now defended by Embiid. 3-pointers. Snell controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And all those second chance points have given them a boost here in the second half, and that's a great way to cut into the lead.
Here's Simmons. Nails it from the high post. Simmons got 6 points in the quarter.
Nice use of the mid-range J by Simmons, taking whatever the defense gives him out there.
Here's Monroe, and he banks in the layup.
He's been accurate tonight. I think the best way for them to succeed is to get him more shots. Sounds simple, but it comes down to execution.
The drive by Redick, and he gets it to go. And the 76ers lead by 18.
Cannot give players that kind of positioning, and the defense also late in trying to alter that shot.
Covington with the steal. Drops in the breakaway layup. Covington's got 16 points here in the second half.
And it's not so much just the made shots, it's the consistency of the made shots that's got his team the lead.
On the wing, Batum. Covered by Redick. And J.J. Redick picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Brogdon, he's checked in for Tony Snell. Redick against Batum. Antetokounmpo dishes to Monroe. 5 on the clock from 12 feet out. Here's Parker. It's hauled in by the 76ers.
And I really thought he was going to send that shot the other way, but at least he forces the miss.
Well, just good timing on his part. Anytime the shooter has to adjust, the defense wins.
Redick for 3. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got assist number 7 for him tonight. Milwaukee's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0-4 since the start of the final quarter. Antetokounmpo passes to Monroe. Can't connect from short range.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead.
Embiid against Monroe. Embiid, no good. The Bucks shooting at 51%. Really so.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Here's the screen. Parker sets the screen for Batum. Screen by Monroe. And Batum kicks to Monroe. Covington with the steal. Redick for 3. And the 3 ball is good. And he's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about this. Spreading the floor and hitting them up.
The Bucks shooting in the fourth quarter down around 31%. Not playing with as much energy here lately. Monroe with a screen on Covington. Antetokounmpo kicks to Monroe. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Incredible that Antetokounmpo has grown the way he has as a leader for the ball club. He wants to make his teammates better, and you can see that with the way he passes the ball.
Outside, Simmons. Embiid the screen. The rebound by the Bucks. Monroe's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Screen by Monroe. Brogdon the pass to Antetokounmpo. And a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in. Brogdon's got 4 assists now tonight. The 76ers leading by 22. And Simmons kicks to Šarić. Back to Simmons. Feeds it to Embiid. And Parker with the block.
How about the reach from Parker? Extends his arms way up that time to get the block.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
Monroe the pass to Brogdon. Sinks the triple. Brogdon's got 9 points now in just the second half.
3 triples in the first half, 3 in the second. Boy, do they add up.
Another miss by Philadelphia.
Trying to shoot his way out of this slump, but thus far, not working.
Yeah, I hope it hasn't gone to his head. He may be trying too hard at this point.
And Embiid gets it to go.
And they're just living beyond the arc here, really the entire fourth quarter.
Yeah, not a bad time to be ripping the nets from distance, piling up some major points here.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. That is an era of shorter player contracts, sometimes with opt-outs after 1 or 2 years. Does that breed too much of a win-now mentality among teams?
Well, so shorter contracts, Kevin, but taller players?
Yeah, exactly. You got it.
Okay, all right. You know, it's interesting the way that teams want to set themselves up. Obviously, if you have a bona fide star, you want to do what you can to lock him up and have him as part of your organization and the concrete and the foundation for what you do moving forward. But a lot of guys certainly on the move and on loan for seasons where they want to take a shot at the true contenders.
Present our Jordan Player of the Game, Robert Covington.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. That has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything
He doesn't take over games like this very much, but it's always possible. And when he does, here at home, these fans love it. The Machines checked in for the 76ers. A different look for Milwaukee. Milwaukee's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Here's Mason. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. The Machines got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Redick dishes to Šarić. Back to Redick. Now the pass to the Machine. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Clock at 6. From 20 feet out, the basket good off the assist from Simmons. And it's 7 points for the Machine.
And guys, with Simmons, you get it all. The shooting, the rebounding, and the passing.
Payton outside. Toletic setting the pick for Payton. And he connects on the jumper. The screen did the trick.
He used that screen to perfection and got a wide open look to knock down the jumper.
It's Redick on the wing. And Šarić kicks to Redick. Moves back up, and he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time, the whistle blowing. And there's the foul against Milwaukee. Brent, for the NBA, it's been a very prosperous time over the last couple decades. What do you think has been the key factor or factors in the growth and the popularity of the game?
Kevin, I think the game speaks for itself and always will. The NBA, to me, is the greatest game that we get a chance to watch. Athleticism and poetry and motion. But one of the things at its foundation and core that I love is that the guys that are carrying the mantle for the league right now are likable. And there's nothing that beats likability.
And they appreciate, Brent, I think they appreciate the people that were before them very much.
I think they not only appreciate what's gone before them, Kevin, they're in the moment now. And they appreciate what's going on with their careers in their moment.
Tony Snell's checked in for Milwaukee. And both free throws good for Covington. Here's Payton. 1:43 left to play in the final quarter. He kicks it to Snell. And stolen by Simmons. And now the 76ers on the break. Here's Šarić. Makes it off the glass.
One team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Philadelphia.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And this will make it.
Get out the buster. I mean, we got a hot dog in the house.
Oh, baby, slam it down.
If I didn't see that for myself, I might not have believed it.
And he makes that one.
That's a confident play from John Henson going against the tight defense and scoring inside.
And Simmons kicks to Redick. Outside for Simmons. From past the arc. And there's Redick. That's good on the assist by Simmons.
And you can tell they're ready to start celebrating. A well-deserved victory here tonight.
Yeah, you can see the fans. They've already started celebrating themselves. A gutty performance. Commending the unselfish play there. What vision on that pass.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. Yep, that one goes. That gives him the double-double. 11 points and 11 rebounds. On the pass to Payton. Henson with the screen. Kicks it to Snell. Lots of room. And again, it's Milwaukee converting.
That's a gorgeous assist. Outstanding at finding his guys in the spots where they want the basketball.
And here is Simmons. So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily. They poured it out tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. See you next time.